We are in the lobby. I think we're just waiting for everybody to join here. There's Bates and Sway. We've got Chaotix, Nate, and PCS on the other team. Sway, a senior for CIS. He's excited. He's been playing for a while. And Turbo, he's only been playing for 8 months. He's a junior as well. And right away from the breakout, we're going to see Ferris State get pretty aggressive here. And I don't know if, I don't have a free roam, so we'll just stick with the players. We'll stick with Turbo on defense right now. Ferris State just playing in the midfield. Chaotix going for the aerial, but gets denied by Turbo. Sway now rotating to the back. And there comes the shot and the save by Bates. Nate trying to just get an easy tap in, but Murray State ready. They read that pretty well. And here comes Bates and Sway on the offensive, but Florida State tries to turn around in midfield, and here we go. Murray State on the offensive, but great defensive play from Ferris State. So right now, and there's a shot that almost goes in off the crossbar. Excellent shot. Unlucky. Murray State, can they finish it? Or, excuse me, Florida State, Ferris State. I told you, I'm all over the place today. Ferris State. I probably said Florida State a couple times. Here comes Bates, but Chaotic is able to read that, and now the ball in the air. Here comes Sway, just trying to get back on that rotation. The goal was open, but nobody there to capitalize. Bates is going to have to be ready on defense, and that's a wide open goal. Murray State needs to get back, and they need to go back quick. Ferris State just misses off the bottom of that goal, the bottom corner. Close game so far, mostly in the midfield. Once again, Murray State almost getting caught out. And so far, Ferris State, first couple seconds of the game, first 30 seconds, played in the midfield, but Ferris State has been pretty aggressive. Great aerial, just missed the margin for Murray State. Sway, excellent effort. And Bates, this is a tricky situation to be in. What a turn, what a save from Murray State. Turbo takes the ball from a standstill, but Ferris State, Chaotix is there to turn it right around, and Murray State needs to clear it. They need to take this ball and get forward. Bates able to get it forward a little bit. You can see he has 2 saves already. And Turbo just missed that aerial, and that's going to put him in a precarious position back in Ferris State's goal. But fortunately, that rebound is going to come his way, and he might be able to get to that. Bounce off the wall. There's a demo from Bates. Murray State with the advantage, although briefly, 3-on-2. Needs to get forward here. And there is, once again, Ferris State in the midfield. Every time Murray State clears that ball forward, Ferris State is there, and they got the shot, and Ferris State leads 1-0. Murray State read that coming in, just not quick enough to get back and defend there, unfortunately. And Murray State, 1-0, 2 minutes, 29 seconds to go. In Rocket League, it feels like even a second is an eternity. Oh, bad miscommunication there from Murray State. They need to be on point. They need to read that a little bit better. And oh my goodness, unlucky clearance from Sway. We've all been there. Every skill level, you've done that at some point. You've gone for the clear and accidentally hit it right into the goal. Unlucky bounce at the top there, too. Fine margins. That would have been an excellent save if it bounced just to the left. So here we go, 2-0, Ferris State. Not sure how many games they're planning on playing tonight. We'll bring you as many as we can. Ferris State with the aerial, trying to just take that ball in. Murray State, there's nowhere to be found on the defense, and Ferris State is just running on the score lineup. Against Murray State, they need to get their heads in the game. And here comes the kickoff. Center of the field, contested so far. The ball in the air. Bates is going to go for that aerial and play it forward. And PCS, excellent control off the dribble. Is he going to follow too? Bates gets back. And here comes Sway trying to knock that in. And we can go over to Bates here as he gets back, and Turbo as well. FSU, here comes the other attack. Nate, can he hit it in here? And they can. Murray State not hitting the rotations tonight. Not what you want to see if you're a Murray State fan. 4-0. And much different scoreline from the Overwatch teams that played the other day. Here's the kickoff. Bates collides. This is a great chance for Turbo Z to get forward here. Sway, can he He not able to hit it down. Aerial fight coming on. And Nate is going to get forward uncontested, and there's Sway trying to get in at the last second. Excellent save, but they almost score there. There's a demo from Nate. He blows up Sway, who's going to be gone for a couple seconds. And here comes Sway in the back line. He might, unfortunately, not able to hit that forward. Not able to get the right angle on the deflection there. And now Murray State may be in trouble. They've got to be there for the defense. Excellent aerial from Turbo. Can he continue forward? He's going to drop back a little bit, but Bates and Sway are going to move forward. Turbo now alternating with them. And here comes Sway. 60 seconds remaining in the game. 4-0. 60 seconds does not seem like a lot of time, but there have been bigger comebacks in Rocket League with a scoreline like this. Aerial coming in from Chaotix. He taps it down. It's almost in. Turbo with a beautiful save. Murray State needs to stabilize and quick. They are running out of time. Every ball just going the way of Ferris State so far. Easy little block from Sway. He'll take that all day. Chaotix is there, though, again. Excellent pass from Chaotix. Nobody there from Ferris State to get on the end of that. And they are perfectly rotated. Murray State able to just break that up for a second. And here comes the shot from Murray State, and they get one on the board. Don't call it a comeback. Turbo Z Flip Lord with his little banner there. He's rocking the old logo. We need to see him update it to the new one. We have our shout out to my brother-in-law, Niall, at slapd.world. Made our excellent new logo. Check out his store. It's an Etsy store. He makes a lot of cool stuff. Thank you, Niall. Turbo's in the air, flipping around. That's how he got his Flip Lord little banner. 10 seconds to go. You don't see Murray State coming back from this one, but this is just game one. I have a feeling they'll play a couple. 4 seconds. 3, if they can keep it in the air, they can at least get another goal and reduce the scoreline. If it touches the ground, it's over, and it is. Ferris State takes the game. And big shout out to all the people joining in. 14 viewers, that's really great. Everybody's showing the Rocket League team some love today. Really like to see it. I do apologize that I cannot be more hype or as loud. I'm currently casting from home. My kids are asleep about 2 bedrooms away, so I'm trying to keep the volume down to a minimum. So if you guys notice any audio problems or anything like that, be sure to let me know. This is the round we smack them. Hopefully, Murray State, 4-1. Not the scoreline you want to see. And we head to Champions Field. We'll join the spectators and wait for this kickoff. And 5 minutes. Who can come away with this one? Murray State need to win it here. I don't know if they're playing best of 3 or best of 5. Turbo with the hit right away, and that is not a great start from Murray State. PCS hitting the ball there. You can see Turbo going for the clear and just miscalculates it. Here comes Murray State forward again. They need to capitalize on any opportunity they can, and they need to rectify the mistakes they made. Ferris State's just all over the board right now. Just bouncing balls in, and there's Chaotix again with another aerial. PCS on the defense right now. Now watch these rotations coming in. You'll see 2 of them going back. Excellent communication from Ferris State, and Murray State committing all 3 players forward. You can tell they're anxious to score. 2 coming back now. Look at that dribble from Nate. Unbelievable scenes right now. PCS with a simple little tap. He's just going to keep the ball forward. We'll switch over to Bates as Nate comes into the air, and now it's going to be Bates. Can he get there? Team captain trying to keep his team calm and keep them in the running here in this scrimmage game against Ferris State. Ball going on the left-hand side of the field. Oh, Sway with the excellent aerial to come and keep it on their side. Murray State, they might be able to get a goal here and make up for that mistake. Bates probably going to rotate. Oh. Ferris State with another one. Just sneaky little PCS there. The fabulous. Good attempt from Murray State trying to clear it out there. Active chat tonight. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Don't forget to follow if you haven't already. And we do have the ability to subscribe now. Maybe even donate. So don't forget to do that as well. All money, all follows, all that good stuff, it all goes to the club, all goes to the students. Ferris State with the easy tap in from Nate. Oh my goodness. And there may be another runaway scoreline from Murray State on the guards. You know, I spoke with Pates after their first scrim against West Kentucky, and he said something similar kind of happened. It was kind of some big scorelines. But they did manage to win a couple games. But what I did like about the Rocket League team is they realized that they haven't been playing together that long. And a lot of these Rocket League teams have been playing together for quite a while. Not even just as esports orgs, but just as friends. And our team just met pretty much this year for the most part. Haven't been playing together all that long. Some of them haven't been playing Rocket League as long as I would have thought. But they're all very talented, and their attitude is in the right place. They're not getting discouraged. They know that they need to do a lot of work to be competitive. They're just enjoying the time for scrimming and getting better and improving. Sway taking the rebound there, and oh goodness, it's going to go forward. Is this going to be another tap-in for Ferris State? Almost hits off the wall at the side, but there's Chaotix to try and finish it in. Bates is overcommitting now. You can tell Murray State is getting a little desperate. Oh, Sway, almost. And we can see the ball in the air. Difficult position to try and hit that from. Turbo off the wall there as well. Turbo's going to push forward. So we're going to come with him. This is another difficult position. Whenever the ball's on that wall like that, it's very hard to control. It's a physics-based game, so when your car is in the air, you're having to basically change the way you think about, if you're pressing forward, it may change the way you're going if you're sideways. I thought I heard my daughter making noise in there. I thought she was crying. She's just playing. That's good. Oh my goodness, Nate. What a save. Murray State lucky there. Very lucky, very lucky. Switch over to Turbo now. Sway with another excellent save. Murray State backs against the wall. But had a few chances to come forward here. That's might have been their best chance if it weren't for the mighty Nate in the middle. Excellent block from Murray State. Those simple maneuvers, those are important. If they can hit those basics and stay focused, they can come away with a win here. They've got plenty of time, 1:24 on the clock. Rebounded off the wall in the middle. Murray State needs to get there. Turbo just in time. Sway as well. And Murray State still unable to get the ball. Ferris State just controlling this midfield. Every time the ball comes forward, they're perfectly rotated again. You can see the difference in the coordination between the two teams. Excellent learning opportunity for Murray State. Oh, Turbo, unlucky. Read the play, and if you watch this say, this is just unfortunate timing. Fine margins, unlucky. And a reminder for all of you in chat, if you're in the Murray area, we have a rebate coming up at Lucky's Bar and Grill in Murray. I believe that it's this Friday. Tiger Mask will correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's the 18th, Friday, from like 5 to 7, something like that. Follow us on social media. We have plenty of postings on there about it. All food proceeds will go to the Esports Club, not alcohol. Got to make sure and stress that. Feel free to drink there if you want, but we can only get the proceeds off the food sales, guys. So make sure to order some food at Lucky's Bar and Grill this Friday. 30 seconds remaining, 4-0. Ferris State with a comfortable lead. You have a feeling there's no way Murray State's going to get 4 goals in 30 seconds, surely. But it's Rocket League. Anything could happen. The ball floating in off the top. Can they go ahead and finish it with the last second goal here? 15 seconds. Murray State, oh my goodness, getting unlucky. The ball just rebounding off the top edge. 10 seconds left. Murray State, and they get a goal in these final seconds to at least ease the blow of the loss. Oh, and unable to turn quick enough. May have wanted a power slide there, but couldn't pull it off. Ferris State takes the second map. We've got some good chat going in the chat about the different kinds of cars. Thank you to everybody in the chat for participating. Thank you to Ruler of Oreos for sharing your information. I don't believe there's a speed difference either. It's mainly, the main thing you're concerned about is the hitboxes, like you said. And that's why you'll see mainly only 3-4 different kinds of cars mainly played. So Murray State down 2-0 in this scrim against Ferris State University. Once again, my name is Woogy, casting our very first Rocket League game of 2019, our very first Rocket League game ever for Murray State. So thank you guys for joining us. And I hate to say it's just a scrimmage, because it's a very historic scrimmage. It's not a tournament, but certainly feels important. Ferris State has 2 comfortable wins so far over the Murray State Racers. Can Murray State come back from here? We'll switch over to the auto cam here. Ooh, bouncing off the wall. Switch over to Turbo as he's going to move around here. I think he mistimed that. May have worked out in his favor, but unfortunately, not that time. So far, you see those rebounds coming in off the corner. Bates is going to try and get to that ball. Tough position to be in. He's managed to hit a lot of those balls in those weird kind of corner positions off the wall. Oh, Nate he's read that perfectly. Beautiful shot. And we can see here again, Murray State doing all right until it gets to that final third, and there's nothing you could really do there about Nate reading that, but you do have to have somebody ready in the goal. But unfortunately for Murray State, nobody there that time. Oh no, Murray State thankfully gets there in time. Turbo with the save. He's going to charge forward. We can switch over to Nate. We saw his control, his dribbling earlier. It was excellent. Demo there, I believe that's inadvertent, but he's going to say it was on purpose, of course. He's going to go for that aerial and knock it back. Excellent flick off the nose. You're seeing those moves. If you go back and watch that, he's turned that car. He's faced his car vertically upwards, just like that, to hit that very precisely to do those movements. If you're not into Rocket League, this is why people are so into it. The skill ceiling is immense. It's almost limitless. It takes such fine control to hit those, just the right ball. And Nate, you can tell, is definitely leading the team there. Now there's a miscommunication from Murray State. They need to figure out who's going to hit that ball and win. Here comes Bates on the right-hand side. Excellent attempt to try and dip that forward, but just not far enough ahead on the ball. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky defense here. Turbo might be able to get to that, and he does. It's going to play it down. It's going to set up Ferris State perfectly. But Turbo's there to clear it away, and now the goal is wide open for Murray State. But here comes Ferris State back. They're going to defend, and wow. Chaotix. Reading that perfectly. It won't count as a save, but it might as well have. And there's PCS. He's got 1 shot so far. Nate with 3 shots and a goal. I'd say the MVP so far. Meanwhile, for Murray State, I gotta say so far, in my opinion at least, Bates has been playing the best. But let's not downplay Sway and Turbo. Turbo's come up big. With a lot of great saves. Oh, and that is so close for Ferris. Murray State needs to get there. Off the corner, off the backboard. Murray State doing a much better job defensively. Staying a little more organized, getting there just at the right time. And as soon as I say that, they jump over the top of that ball. That's going to be trouble for Murray State. Sway is able to get there and tap it away. Ferris State being relentless. We saw this earlier, right before they started scoring 2, 3, 4 goals. Murray State was on the back foot. Now they've got poor Bates back there by himself. Somebody needs to be there. And once again, I don't know if that's a miscommunication or what, but we've got 2 Murray State players playing so far forward. Ooh, Turbo. Lucky tap there. Chaotix going to play the ball in the air. Off the backboard. Murray State. You feel like, oh my goodness, this might be their chance. And off the corner, unlucky. Turbo was in the right spot. Almost perfect spot, just unlucky there to get that forward. Sorry about that, everybody. My daughter just decided to get out of bed there. Come and try and say hi. So Murray State is 2-0 down right now. Much closer scoreline so far. Chaotix. Ooh, Nate. There it is again. And Murray State has held this much closer this time, but fortunately, I mean, that play is unbelievable. Chaotix dribbling that up off the wall, hitting it down for Nate to aerial into. Not much you could do about there. And a major contest coming up. I thought that was going to float in for a second. Chaotix is there to follow it up. And just as we saw earlier, Murray State, they put up a good defense fairly early. But as soon as Ferris State starts scoring the goals, it's just like the avalanche in. And Murray State has some thinking to do in these last 30 seconds. There's another goal. This time for Murray State. Sorry again about that, everybody. I'm just streaming on my laptop here. Every time I Alt tab out to like mute that microphone when my daughter's trying to talk to me over on the monitor here, it kind of lags my game up a little bit here. 5 seconds left. Murray State 4-1. Pretty consistent scoreline so far, I'd have to say. Last second shot coming in. Oh. And that's just the icing on top for Ferris State. Murray State is not going to be happy about that. Perfectly weighted ball from Nate. Excellent goal. Excellent capstone for the game. Ferris State takes their third straight game. And I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not sure if they're playing another one. Okay, Sway is going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick break myself and come back and bring you guys some more action if they're still playing. So I can handle my children on this end, and then we will be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. We'll switch over to the game momentarily. Game has just started. These are the technical difficulties of casting at home. I'll have to talk a little bit quieter. And so now we can see the score is still 0-0. We're a minute into the game. Ferris State has taken the first 3. A pretty consistent and hefty margin, I'd have to say. But not that Murray State is playing terribly, but you can see the difference in consistency. On Ferris State's side, you can see that they've definitely been practicing together as a team for a lot longer. Oh, excellent rebound hit from Chaotix. We're going to see Turbo go for the ball in the air. He's going to need to clear that out, but he's only able to clear it out at the lower portion of the midfield. And there's Chaotix right there to read that ball and get it back in, but Turbo's pushing forward. Murray State, if they can make something of that, unfortunately not able to. Sway just missed hitting that with the back of his car. Chaotix now playing at center, and PCS going for the shot. Murray State able to just keep it out. Turbo going forward now. Able to keep it back out again, because once again, Ferris State just running that midfield. Oh, unfortunate mistake there from Turbo. And that almost leads to a goal. Sway is now going to focus his attention on the ball as it comes down. PCS manages to get there just ahead of time. Turbo bringing it in from the right-hand side of the field. Needed somebody center on the Murray State side to take advantage of that. There's PCS just trying to center the ball for his team. But now Sway takes it forward and unfortunately beaten back. Turbo now centers the ball right into the hands of Ferris State. And here comes Nate. He's had very good precision so far tonight. PCS already registering a shot on board, but same for Nate, and there's the goal. Perfect angle on that. Once again, the Racers falling, but this time down to 2 minutes. Of course, we saw this last time. Murray State held on for a while, but then after the first 2 goals, they just started coming in. Ferris State just getting goal after goal after goal. Oh, fortunately, Bates is there. That's several times now that Ferris State has gotten a very early shot at that goal. Unfortunately, most of the time, Murray State has been prepared for it. But interesting strategy from Ferris State going for that early shot. They can really destabilize the team. Kind of make them feel a little bit nervous, I would guess. Oh, Chaotix is there almost for the wide open shot. Murray State defense able to get there just in time. Here comes Turbo to try and clear it forward, but again, wow, Nate, excellent shot for Ferris State. He is just running, putting on a clinic out there. Those movements that you just saw, the way he turned that car, the way he hits the ball with certain parts of the car, is all intentional. If you're new to Rocket League, it's kind of unbelievable the skill that these individual players can have. Of course, it is a team game, but when you have those mechanics down, man, it can make a difference. It can turn an opportunity into something out of nothing. And a rare sight with Ferris State on defense tonight. They're up 2-0 right now in Game 4. Bates clearing the ball to the left-hand side of the field, but Chaotix is actually able to back up just as fast as Murray State is able to push forward, which is a problem for Murray State. They've really having a problem right now turning defense into attack, and it's a wide open net for Chaotix. Murray State gets there not in time, but fortunately Chaotix is not as clinical as Nate. Fortunately for Murray State's sake, there's Turbo plugging the ball forward for his teammates. Can he get there in time? Bates unable to get there, and Nate just in the nick of time taking that one out with 1 minute left. Murray State down 2-0, and oh my goodness, another wide open goal. Can Bates get there in time? And he does. Ooh, Nate once again being at the right place at the right time. You can see he's making those decisions as well on when to engage and when not to engage. Backing up there just as he needed to. Excellent hit once again from Nate. All 3 goals from him. That's a hat trick. I mean, what do you do there? How do you handle that? I mean, he is unreal. I'd be curious to know his rank. I mean, I know our team. I don't know their actual ranks, but I know they're pretty high up there. At least for me, I'm a little lowly silver. But our team is not full of like just complete, bronze scrubs. So this Nate guy is very, very good. Here comes the ball. Chaotix in the right spot. He almost gets the double rebound. Sway now trying to take advantage of this. Oh, Nate, rare sight, misses the ball. He gets demoed. Can Murray State get a goal here? Oh, bad coordination. Oh my goodness, just above the crossbar, and they're not able to finish it. That's going to end the game. Murray State 0. Ferris State 3. Good game. Much closer game that time, but Murray State once again falls. And a hat trick for Nate. And I think that might do it. We're seeing some of the members of FSU leave the game, or at least PCS. We'll wait and see. So far, that's 4 games for Ferris State, 0 for Murray State. There goes Nate. I think that might be it for the night. I'm going to wait and confirm that with Bates. And if that is all, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to wait and confirm that before we log off here. Yep. Okay, that's it. So, hey, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Some exciting Rocket League matches, and hopefully in the future I can bring a little more hype next time. Once again, casting from home, kind of hard to do, kind of hard to keep that hype.